Hey everyone, this is Bubble Wrap, and I've got for you a ladder replay, I assume it's ladder at least, from TRQ, who is a Masters player, high Masters player. I would not be surprised to see him in the Grandmaster League as well. So, really good player. He's gonna be a ZVP. His opponent's gonna be Flamm, who I assume is in Masters League as well, and apparently it's a really good game. So I'm excited to cast this. I have not looked at it before. As always, I never look at my games that I got sent, because just what would be the point? Just cast it straight away and see what happens. There is no point of actually looking through them beforehand. Makes it slightly a bit boring to have to like watch replay 3 times to decide if you have to cast it or not. So we're gonna cast it straight away. It's gonna be on Tal'darim Altar, and the guy's gonna be spawning close-ish spawns. I'm saying ish because it's not cross spawns, which would be the furthest spawns possible on this map. They're just spawning on close-ish maps, just like on small maps. That's still pretty damn long spawns. Yeah, this game's gonna get underway very soon. It's gonna be apparently you can have different colors to red and blue. But it is a red and blue, so I'm not sure if that's a lie or not. I heard somewhere that you can. We might be seeing a 15 hatch, which I think, no, it's gonna be actually pull first. It's pretty damn dangerous to actually go for a 15 hatch. You do see players do it sometimes, but very often on this map you will see the Forge Fast Expand, which we're seeing out of Flamm right now. And the problem that TRQ would have is this probe is gonna pick the pylon, and then possibly cannons. And what does that mean? We're actually gonna see it getting scouted straight away. I'm gonna go to TRQ's screen. Yes, he did see it. He's gonna be attacking as well. He's actually saying hi. Hi Pylon, what's up, man? I'm gonna cannon your base. I'm not sure why he's fighting off so many workers to the line. I don't think I agree with this. There's completely no reason to do so. It's only a pylon. We now see another pylon going down. He'll probably be better off just building up 2 Zergs, so his spawning pool has finished. And there you go, we now see we're actually gonna be seeing the fountain cannon go down. Not the best placement though, we could have placed it here, which would be a lot better placement. This cannon is gonna go down, another cannon is gonna go up, yes, another cannon is gonna go up. We do see a cat from that cannon as well. A lot of drones not working though. And that's quite surprising, because that is a lot of drones not working. Now we see Lynx, he should be able to get around on that probe, or at least scare away and start working on pylons. That will leave Flamm's supply block. He used to rebuild those pylons in his base. It did force him to have a lot of drones of the line, so I think our Protoss player is quite a fair bit ahead. We now see the hatchery. He's actually forgotten about this pylon. There is still one pylon in TRQ's base, and he knows about it. That's the first pylon he's seen, which is this one. And he's not working on killing it for some bizarre reason. Now we see a Zerg actually going to try to kill it. It would be kind of scary to actually have this power on your base the whole time, because once Rabgates come in, that could prove to be very pesky. But we see that this pylon will get killed off. It will leave a Flamm supply block. Like I said, he did not rebuild those pylons. They're going to units lost. The Zerg haven't lost anything. Once the pylon goes down, it's going to be 274 resources lost by Flamm. Although he did force the drones to be pulled off the line, so I guess it's kind of even, probably slightly favoring TRQ, because he didn't actually lose any resources. We see the base actually up. It's going to be one base wide expansion for both players. Are we going to be seeing a fast third, I wonder? Because he does have the minerals to do it. He's sitting around the forge minerals. I would not be surprised if we see a third base very soon. I think that the expansion has been scouted by TRQ. Actually, he did not scout, so he can only assume there was a forge fast expand. Cannons were placed in his main base. We know it was a forge, so he can only assume a forge fast expand. We do not see speed. He has the minerals and gas to do it. He's not actually getting speed. It's rather surprising, because you do want to have speed. Where Upgrade's research is on the way now, a sentry as well. So Protoss is gonna be looking to be defensive. The Zerg are now revealing the forge fast expand, but he still didn't actually scout the wall though. But he knows that every time a Protoss was in here, you can very safely assume it's gonna be an expansion. So we do see that the expansion is done. He did not see the geysers though. But we do see a third base coming up, as I said, very fast third. Well, fast-ish comparing to the second base. He didn't actually even go to destroy these rocks. He's just actually gonna go for this one. You could say it's a bit of a ninja one as well. Now speed's on the way. We're actually gonna be seeing Stargate pressure. And the Stargate is in the worst possible spot if that Overlord decides to move in, because he could scout this. Is he gonna build a second one as well? Because there is a probe here. He could possibly build a second Stargate. He is gonna go for double Stargate opening. And TRQ just needs to move that Overlord in, and then he'll be able to see exactly what's gonna go coming his way. He's gonna actually be building a Roach Warrior, so that's not a very good response to double Stargate. You're going to income tap 40 to 39 workers for both players, so that's very, very even. But once TRQ starts joining up, it's not gonna be that even. And now the Overlord is gonna move in. Now here it could be a tiny bit too late, although he's not actually working off it. He is gonna be going for the Void Ray. But I think TRQ is gonna be able to see this. Does he see it? Yes, he sees the pylon. I don't think, and he sees a chrono boost, so he should look. Yes, he does see the double Stargate. He's probably gonna be trying to keep that Overlord alive to see what's gonna come out of it as well. He's now gonna be getting that Evo chamber down ASAP, and getting the Spore Crawlers up if he can. Evo chamber halfway done. Very nice injects. He's like keeping his Queen energy very, very low. No one's working on those rocks just yet, though. He doesn't have like any units whatsoever. Go into units tab. He's got literally 5 Zerglings. And that's all he has. There is a Void Ray that does reveal itself to the Overlord. Second Void Ray also revealed itself to the Overlord. We see only 1 Spore Crawler, 3 Spore Crawlers, 1 per base. There we go, that's a lot better. We see 3 planted here. Only 1 planted in this base though. And no planted in the 3rd, so the most vulnerable expansion actually has no Spore Crawlers whatsoever. Now it's getting a second one, it's getting dropped down as well. A Warp Prism, some Protoss special tactics coming out of the newly made robotics facility. Gateway research just now finished. He only has 6 games though, so he's not doing well. He could do quite a fair bit of damage. Attack 1 is coming in as well. And here comes the harassment. No big deal. I mean, TRQ is more than prepared for that. So he's not gonna actually be able to do a lot of damage there. Now we're gonna see a Hydra then. Missile attacks 1 on the way, a Roach Speed as well. So we're gonna be seeing a Roach Hydra, probably adding in some Infestors as well later on. There's 2 queens which could actually be picked up. There are 2 Phoenixes to pick those up. Overall, he has a lot of queens though. Going to units, he's got 5 queens, 3 expansions, so 2 additional queens have been made. 14 drones in production, so he's gonna be more than ahead in the worker count. Once those drones spawn, now they spawn 70 to 56, and now is the part of this Protoss is gonna be slightly scared, I would say, just because TRQ has the amount of workers he wants to. Which does, of course, mean that he's just gonna be able to mass up an entire huge. We now see a lot of Stalkers getting moved on the front as well, but 11 Roaches already in production because he doesn't really want to drone up anymore. It would be too many drones. Too many drones, and this extraction is gonna go down with this. He is actually looking like that he is supposed to let go of that queen. Do we see the Stalkers? Yeah, I think they were on a creep, so TRQ knows there is a lot of big posts coming in. 7 Hydras are already in production as well. There is a lot of Roaches. Once these Hydras spawn, he's gonna be more than safe from this army, I would say. Although they do have attack 1, and TRQ's attack 1 is not quite yet done. You can see this entire army as well. They're just like standing on a creep like a boss. He's actually supply blocked as well, so 8 overloads in production. He's gonna be able to just max out if he wants to. Is he gonna do that now? The attack 1 is done. That is gonna go bye-bye, but the attack 1 is done. He made him a lot of time to actually get this. He now has 10 Hydras in production. A big army of Roach and Hydras. He could actually pick some units up. And if that Void Rays go down, that would be quite huge. But the Hydras are terribly slow on the creep, which will of course get changed in the harder swarm where they do get the off creep upgrade. But I feel like TRQ is getting a bit ahead of himself here, but there's a lot of counter constructs. Colossus not yet out. And surprisingly, Flamm could be in a lot of trouble. We know the engagement here. That would be a very bad force field for TRQ if that one would happen. We see, yes, there's brilliant force fields here. Cutting off the army in half. We're gonna see this Void getting picked off. Just started stepping to pick up this Void, which does not just pick up the Void Raid. Which is rather surprising. A lot of units lost in that attack. For TRQ, going to units lost, he lost a lot more than his Protoss opponent. Of course, he also has a lot more to spare, because he does have 68 workers. And that's 10 workers advantage. We actually see a hidden X where he just like denies to get this expansion. All he would have to do is just destroy these rocks, and he has a nice expansion to get. But now we see the counterattack coming out. He is making roaches. I don't think he has that much lava though. He just droned up. He only has 5 lobbies, so that's not gonna really do. And Protoss just like trying to go this way, trying to destroy this expansion, which is not even there. He's gonna be making lings and the roaches. He does need to get some hydras. Oh, flank attack! I got a feeling that Flamm was not expecting this. And hydras, of course, with their crazy DPS, just melt all the stalkers away. So I think TFQ should be able to clean up this army pretty well, especially with the zealots on the wrong side. We now see an attack on the other side as well, although the Colossus could come in just in time to save this army. I'm not sure. 2 Colossi actually actually one could get picked up by the Hydralisk. Yes, one does get picked up. Second is not gonna get picked up. This is actually doing a trade more damage. Pick it up, yes, it does get picked up. Now there's only roaches, and of course Void Rays do kind of kill roaches. Although it does take quite a while. This Colossus could get picked off. It does run off with that one Void Rage doing some harassment here and there. We see a lot of roaches actually on the field now for TRQ. He doesn't have any anti-air though. He needs to get some hydras out and possibly build a spire to get rid of this Colossus, because the Colossus have revealed themselves. And no spire though, surprisingly. I mean, spire does take quite a long time to make, so you do want to make it early when you can. I'm trying to see, maybe there's a hidden one which I have missed, but I have not. He's just sticking to Roach Hydra lings. We now see infestation pit, so infestation pit on the spire, that's really good against Blink Stalkers and the Colossus. So I think the IQ was expecting Blink to be researched very, very soon. Although I don't think there's actually a Twilight Council on the field anyway. So that means that actually Pro's gonna be behind on upgrades. I mean, he only has attack 1 with nothing else. He can't really afford anything else either, because third base doing just now got up. 3 changelings chilling out right outside. He might want to just get that army in. These gateways are in a lot of trouble. The army is actually away. I'm gonna see a cancel. No cancel. It's gonna go down. There's no borrow either. So we just literally picked off 1 gateway for free. And here comes right by the changeling. They died pretty badly there. This gateway has been weakened as well. It's in the yellow, which is good to reach. And now we see an attack on the main. He was quite a fair bit of damage. With the amount of workers that he can afford to wait to really pick up his base. After touch the base, that base is really want it. He can push the Colossus. That Colossus is gonna go down. Or is it? Yes, it does go down. And that was the most expensive scout I have ever seen in my entire life. He's done that just to scout their opponents. Does he have burrow? He doesn't have burrow, which would actually be pretty annoying and mean that this Colossus doesn't get observers, which doesn't have a shield already. And that's a lot of roads getting picked up for free. Going to income tab, 83 to the 58, going to units lost tab. That is a lot of units lost for TRQ. Although he just like remaxed him like a boss, he has 4 bases, he's just gonna pump out a ton of units. Because he doesn't really want workers anymore. You know, getting more than 80 workers is very, very dangerous, because it does mean you don't have that much supply left for your army. So he is on the optimal workers. He still does not want to take this base. I mean, that's quite funny. I'm pretty sure the Protoss knows there's a hidden next with someone. He's just too occupied with trying to deal with the army. And now we see 10 corruptors spawning, so TRQ has the ammunition to actually deal with this. Immortals now as well. Immortals really good counter 2 roaches. A few Mozelles as well, so that could slightly tilt the edge for Flamm. But TRQ still making units. He's just gonna max out very, very soon. He's still going around this way, expecting that expansion to be there, and it's just not. So Flamm decides to actually move back. He will probably try to scout for these 2 expansion, the 3rd and the 4th. And I'm really intrigued to see why TRQ did not take his usual 3rd. We now see some scouting army right in the middle of the map, and that's exactly where the Zerg was to engage. He forgot his corruptors though. He's forgetting his corruptors like a boss. There you go, that's a huge army of corruptors. These Colossus are gonna just die instantly. I think Flamm realizes, oh hell, I'm in the middle of the map. I need to, clump together something, because the surround of those roaches is the last thing the Protoss wants for now. He's just gonna be making more and more corruptors, a base as well. He's not gonna be destroying the rocks. I was expecting this to be here, but he's just gonna expand out here as well. So he's just grabbing all the expansions apart from the ones you will normally see. No blink. Actually, we see some more voids getting pumped up as well, but there is a great Aspire on the way, and once the Brutals come out, that will be pretty much it. I mean, okay, we do see 2 Phoenixes, 2 Voids, 2 more Voids actually in production as well, but a lot of this army is just pure anti-ground. I mean, there's a lot of Colossus in the field. There is 6 Colossus in the field. There is a lot of Stalkers, but they do not have Blink. So they're not going to be able to bypass the huge wall of roaches, which is coming their way right now. A lot of Zerg are getting fried alive. TRQ is just suiciding his lings like a boss and replacing them with roaches. So that's quite an interesting way to do this. You just have the corruptors. Is it going to morph them straight away or what? I'm not sure. What he's thinking. I mean, the Greater Spy is not yet done, of course. It is halfway done, but he doesn't have the supply to morph them either. He could do the drone trick where just make a lot of spine crawlers. I was going to say fuckloads, but I changed my mind. A lot of spine crawlers, and morph your brutals and then just cancel them. That's quite popular. And we actually see the engagement right now, a huge engagement. All the corrupted are just like tearing the Colossi apart. They're not even concentrating fire, they just melting away the that Colossus count. But the roaches have been killed. 26 reinforced roaches. All the Colossus have died. It's not gonna be free. Just get those corruptors and brutals. He needs to fall back with those corruptors. He needs them very, very badly. A lot of corruptors gonna go down as well. Because corruptors are a lot slower than stalkers. No blink yet. 26 reinforcing roaches. 18 lings. No infestors yet. He does have the Puffin glands done though, so if they're gonna be morphing them, he really needs to morph. He will now risk closing this expansion, which is actually up and running for once. He really needs to morph these broodlords ASAP. These corruptors are more or less useless until they're gonna be broodlords. Big upgrade advantage for TRQ, though he does have 1, 2 with 3 halfway done. And Flamm is actually concentrating fire on that hatchery. He's just losing his entire army. And he didn't actually even pick off that hatchery, so that's a huge miss by Flamm, and that could be one of the potential losers in the game. There are so many roaches, there are only 3 immortals. And 9 brutals get morphed in as well in the back, so TRQ just wants to buy himself time. He's actually gonna sacrifice this hatchery. He doesn't have money that's gonna rebuild it anyway. He's gonna sacrifice this hatchery to buy himself time to get those brood lords. And that stalker immortal force is kinda small right now. With a lot of data lately, it's gonna be big. Oh, here comes the corruptors. Where are the brutals? The brutals have now more. And TRQ is just pursuing the immortals, which are very, very slow. Even though it has the greatest, it has to have the hardest shield. It has the hardest shield. These are gonna get picked off more or less instantly. Blink has been started now for Flamm. I think he realizes that there are brutes in the field. But I'm not sure if it's not a bit too late. Blink does take something like 120 seconds to make 140, excuse me, I was 20 seconds off. Now there is so many brutals on the field, and Flamm doesn't really have the no, he's only on one mining base. His third is his only chance now. He just needs to kill this army, make a huge counterattack and win, otherwise he's gonna be screwed. Yeah, there's no one to engage in the choke, although there are actually no Colossus. So I think it's gonna be a Colossus, one Colossus in the field, but no Colossus. There's only this ball of Stalkers going to Unistab. 16 Stalkers one's out against 19 Roaches, 9 Brutals, 50 Zerglings. I don't think Flamm has what it takes. He doesn't even have Blink. The Blink is not gonna get finished anytime soon. That's gonna get picked up by the Brutals. And Flamm just desperately trying to micro his way out of this, but there's just so many units. He's just getting outsworn and immortal. It's gonna come out. And Flamm just leaves the game? 25 minutes and no GG. A total rage quit by the Protoss. Maybe not rage quit, he knows he's lost, but I mean, seriously, after a game this long, both players played very, very well. I mean, the only mistake I can see from Flamm is, you know, he did not scout the Broodlords in time, he did not get Blink, and of course he didn't expand. I mean, he only has one mining base right now. But I'm really surprised to see no GG. I mean, that's just outrageous. You should GG even if you lose, especially if you lose as a respect for your player. And Flamm just totally BMs our Victor TRQ. So really good game by TRQ. Flamm not being very nice at the end, but I think it was a very good game overall on Tal'darim Altar. Thanks guys, Bubbled out, and I did hope you enjoyed my game.